But BYU has dominated the in-state rivalry. They've only lost twice since 1983. As we welcome you to Merlin Olsen Field on the campus of Utah State, a showdown between two schools separated by just over 100 miles. He'll throw on first down. The pass is intercepted. Van Noy into the end zone. Touchdown. How about that for a start?
Utah State likes to be able to do is throw a quick game on first down. Kyle Van Noy, his instincts are great. Great sight adjustment there. That is a pre-snap read. He has a feel for being able to do it. And Chucky Keaton, who's only thrown one interception, throws his second, and it's a very costly one early in this ball game.
Keaton out of the shotgun. He's going to keep this one himself. Gets away from a couple of tackles, but then he's brought down for a 1-yard loss by Sky Pove, the senior out of Ogden, Utah.
Yeah, keep your eye on the backside of this play at the left of your screen. That's Kyle Van Noy. You don't block him normally in a situation like that because you don't need to. Most defense.
Offense 15th in the country on third down. BYU's defense is 9th in stopping them. Keaton's pass batted down and incomplete.
BYU does a lot of stunts and blitzes. That time they run some games up there and some twists where they crisscross the.
Another high snap. Hill wants to throw this one. Has time. Steps up looking for Matthews. Caught at the 9-yard line. Mitch
Matthews is 6'6" and he needed every single one of those inches to be able to go up.
Reynolds and Glover Wright back deep for the Aggies. This will be Glover Wright out of his own end zone. And he is hit hard at the 14-yard line by Dallin Levitt.
So important for BYU. Let's take a listen.
Keaton's pass knocked down.
To stop this pass game as a defensive lineman, you see him coming upfield. He blocks it with his back. That's a great job. What defensive linemen are taught to do, Andrew, is if you're not making any room upfield, at least get.
DiMartino going back. And he
recognizes it right away and fights through the block of Travis Van Leeuwen.
First quarter. Keaton steps up. Now he'll keep it to the 40, and he lost the football. Ball.
Immediately he grabs his knee, which is why the football comes loose. But it's the awkward landing right there that it twists down. Now they will retain possession.
Greg Harrison, first down and 10. Just over a minute to go in the first quarter. Harrison keeps this himself. And the ball came loose at the end.
In Texas, and watch the flow. Watch this BYU defense. That's 3 defenders, then 4, then 5, then 6. You see the ball come out right there before DiMartino's on the ground. Excuse me, before Harrison's on the ground. And man, excellent job by.
Go in the first quarter. Hill on the run, throws, it's caught. Arlano to punt it. Natson back deep, makes the catch at the 15. Natson is dragged down at the 20. First quarter, Tialavea in motion. Harrison will keep this one, and Van Noy chases him down from.
He's just going to pursue down the football. He's got contained. He sees the football in the quarterback's hands, and he uses his explosion to be able to. 7 yards rushing, and so far the Aggies have absolutely stuffed that.
BYU before that carry by Brown only had 6.
4 involved in the run game.
Third down and 3. And for the first time tonight, BYU converts on third down and much more for Jamal Williams. Knocked down at the 30-yard line. Brian Sweet knocked.
Keep your eye on right guard. Riker Matthews does a great job of keeping his body covered up and taking the defender to the ground. That's what this BYU team needs to do. These are big physical guys up front.
Hill will throw on first down, looking end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Mitch Matthews. Mitch Matthews brings it in, all set up by the 44-yard run from Jamal Williams. The BYU offense clicking. Cougars up by 10.
backfield, you have to have good eye discipline, but when you're playing a team that's so good, he freezes too long on the backfield.
3rd down and 4. Harrison's pass is knocked down.
Percentage passes, throwing the football to the tight end, but once again, BYU.
Last year against New Mexico State, and the kick is blocked. BYU blocked it. Cougars pick it up.
Breakups. Keep your eye here, just going to come around. Sorensen right there with that right hand. That kid's a playmaker, number 9.
First block kick of the season for BYU. And the BYU.
This current moment.
DiMartino on 1st down, trying to get to the edge, and he doesn't. Great.
Able to get penetration. You see him walk up there. Great job of being able to force DiMartino to flatten out, and that allows your pursuit to be able to.
5 receiver set. DiMartino catches it on the swing pass to midfield, and he's going to be short.
Forcing DiMartino to slow down a little bit. He catches it in stride, but just, I think more you has to be able to make him pay for that.
Hill. Pass is caught by Ridley, and he's tackled at the 46-yard line. That's going to be good.
As they hit him up over the top.
Hill to Williams, 1st down. New offense.
This is called a run-pass conflict. Hill has the option to either run that football or dump it, have to protect it, and their offensive line can't give up a sack.
3rd down, incomplete. Rushing. 3rd down and 8. And the pass is caught by Skylar Ridley, and that's good.
Football.
Hill wants to go back to the air, and this one is caught by Hoffman. His hamstring kept him out of the season opener against Virginia. There's a 20-yard gain by Hoffman, and now Taysom Hill off to the races, and he gets it up
through the air. But number 53, Zach Vigil, keep your eye on him. He's got the angle right there, but that's what Taysom Hill does so well. We showed you in.
This is the 10th play of the drive. Hill fade pattern to the end zone, and it is caught. Touch. There'd have to be indisputable evidence to reverse it.
Take lever right there, drops his head. He had inside leverage. Looks good to me. Got both his hands around it. That would have been a touchdown in the NFL.
In Utah State, 3 out of 6 on 4th downs. Harrison, and that one's knocked down at the line. Utah State comes up empty on 4th down. BYU going back on offense right after this. Cougars will start at the 30. This is Algie Brown getting outside.
He doesn't make that tackle, that one would have been gone.
Hill to a wide open Cody Hoffman across midfield and to the 47-yard line.
At Utah State, you don't leave BYU's best receiver that wide open. No question, Cody Hoffman's a big physical receiver. And
Hill to a wide open Matthews. Touchdown number 3 on the night.
The receivers, keep an eye at the top of your screen. There's Mitch Matthews. Just absolutely runs over the cornerback. 6'6", big physical player. So well tonight, but to his credit, they've stayed balanced tonight and featured the pass game, and it's been working to a T.
Natson on the punt
this year.
DiMartino is tackled by
their offense, but they're slowing things down and keeping it on the ground a little bit more.
Jamal Williams of the season.
Big 4th down, buddy.
4th and 1. Harrison pitches it to DiMartino. Ball's on the ground, and Bills falls on it. 7 to go. Harrison could not connect with DiMartino. And the Utah State offense still stuck on 7. This Aggie defense giving up 31 points.
Well, they haven't really given up 31. I say that they've given up 17.
Deep ball. Hill's got his man. Hey, for the BYU offense, Kurt Henderson bringing it in, a 55-yard gain.
Yeah, thought Orlando's not going to be happy with this one. Taysom Hill with a ton of time to throw. Remember, Utah State's been bringing pressure on them, but again, taking advantage of the man coverage for this Matt Wells team. They're great fans here in Utah, in Logan. And right for the quarterback. And again, if you're Craig Harrison, you got to be smart. Those are shots that your team can ill afford to take. Those boys up front, they got to do a good job. They cannot let defenders run free.
4:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Utah State keeps giving it to Kennedy Williams.
Late in the fourth quarter, but the Aggies still playing hard, finding ways to get physical.
Kelvin Lee on the carry for